Hello and welcome back to the code with more Battletech. We are here with another flashpoint today, this time Siege Breaker. So we're going to go ahead and try this out for the Capellan Confederation. They don't particularly care for us, but we may as well see what this story does hold. It is against House Steiner, so hopefully this won't impact our standing with them too severely, but let's go ahead and dive on in. So, in high orbit of Mitchell. You're here. Good. Time is short, so I won't mince word. Captain General Alistair Dobrescu of the LCAF has placed the industrial megacity of Garthia under siege. For the past 6 weeks, his troops have held the city's 12 million inhabitants at gunpoint, and the planetary militia has proven incapable of removing them. The CCAF is mustering troops to break the siege, but an operation of this scale takes time to assemble. They say that they'll be here in a month at most, but in all likelihood it'll be another 3 before any fresh Capellan Mechs hit the ground. By that time, much of Gunther's population will have already starved to death. I intend to do better than that. I'm going to break the siege here and now, today. I am going to use your company to do it. Right, when House Steiner makes a blockade, it does it for keeps. Busting through one of their encirclements is going to be a tall order, even for us. You got any resources you can lend us to help even the odds? The remnants of the planetary militia are available to assist you, but unfortunately the breakdown of their chain of command has led to serious infighting. To be honest, I'm concerned that without a guiding hand, they'll kill each other before the Lyrans get around to finish them off. Alright, and you need us to bring them together. To the extent that such a feat is possible, 2 remaining Lance commanders that we have in the field, Lieutenant Azura Cheval Demestra and Ellen Jailbird Velasquez, has a personal history of interpersonal conflict. Still, I'd like you to do what you can. Time is of the essence, so I want you to assist them consecutively. First one, and then the other. We can't afford to give the Lyrans an opportunity to regroup between deployments. Alright then, don't worry about us, we'll get the job done. That is what I was hoping to hear. After you've rallied the militia to the best of your ability, I'll contact you to discuss our next steps. Get down there, Commander, and show our enemies what the Confederation does to those who visit harm upon its people. All of Garthia will be watching. Alright then. Well, that seems reasonable. So I guess we're playing babysitter for a couple of squabbling militia leader. Good time. Still, it'll be nice to have some backup on our side. As long as their quarrel doesn't get in the way of us finishing our job, they're welcome to the team. Yes. Alright, amen to that, Edmund. Lady Mariana's forwarded me rendezvous coordinates to the 2 militia leaders. Cheval's up first. I'll have our people suit up and make sure that they're prepared for consecutive deployments. Back to your stations, everybody. Let's get this job done. Okay, well, you know what? This actually doesn't seem like the worst mission to be given. Saving a good 12 million people is never a bad day, even if they are Capellans. So, what are we doing here? Seems that we have some tonnage restrictions, as well as a maximum tonnage limit. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and grab all the salvage. This should be fairly fine. I don't really care too much. It's only 2 skull, but it is a battle. We'll go for pure reputation, but I don't think that that's really in our best interest. Let's just go ahead and accept. We'll take whatever salvage we can find. Alright, so now, coming up against a maximum of 75 tons. Well then, I guess we may as well bring both our marauders. That does seem appropriate. And where is... Oh, we have dropped our Black Knight, haven't we? Ooh. But that's a disappointment. We shouldn't have done that. Oh, wait, no, there it is. I'm looking in the wrong area. Alright then, let's drop off our Griffin and we'll bring our Cataphract instead. That seems reasonable. So, a Cataphract, a Black Knight, and 2 Marauders seems quite powerful. So, who else should we bring along? Our cataphract has pretty decent cooling. Our Black Knight is incredibly efficient. Our Marauder could probably do with some extra cooling, so let's go ahead and bring Angel. Yeah, I think that should do nicely. Maybe we can squeeze out a couple more salvos. Oh, wait, and must be under 240. Right, so we're a little bit over tonnage. Well then, if that is the case, what do we wish to drop? You know what? I think we'll go... what is it? If we drop one of these, how much does that give us? 20 tons? Well, that's not ideal. Alright then, fine. I guess we're going to be dropping a second mech. Maybe the cataphract. How much does this give us to as wiggle room? We need 245 tonners if we get around that. Okay. Well, if that is the case, we're going to maybe drop that second Marauder. We'll bring out the cataphract. So that should bring us up to 145. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, still 5 tons over. Well, then let's bring out a crab. And how much does that leave us left with? 45. Alright, and a hatchet man. That seems reasonable. Let's also go ahead and give that hatchet man to... Ooh, what do we want? Do we want to give it to Ranger, or do we want to give it to Rabbit? I think we might give it to Ranger. Her extra initiative there could be quite nice. Get a quick kill early on. So that's a maximum of 240 tons. That's where we're at. We have, yeah, cataphract, a hatchman, a crab, and a marauder. I think that seems as good as we could ask for. Yes, I think that should be fine. So let's go ahead and dive on in. And hopefully this should be alright. Right, you. Mind you, we are only doing a 2.5 skull mission, so that's not going to be particularly... Yeah, you know what? We should be more than adequately equipped. Although the question is, what is the consecutive mission deployment? We do need to have a decent plan, as hopefully we will be able to take this and then move on to the second one as well with equal numbers. Again, with the consecutive deployments, we try and play it as we kind of try and make sure it's as thematic as possible. So if something terrible happens and one of our pilots get injured, we will say that as they're flying from one location to another, we'll bring in a second pilot just to swap out injuries, and maybe one mech aboard just to make sure that it is as efficient a handover as possible. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and destroy some Steiner units. Okay. For your first deployment, you will rendezvous with Azura Cheval Demestra of the Mitchell Planetary Militia. She and her lands have been scout hunting in northern Guthia's wealthy museum district, and it appears that they've caught a Lyran scout. Assist her in defeating it, then proceed to your next rendezvous point. Well, we're talking about House Steiner here. Considering the context, scout may not even mean what we think it means. Yes, that is true. The Steiner Scout Lance is quite a reputable land. Alright then, well, we will drop in as soon as we're ready, but if you would like to drop with us as the Leviathan's Marauders, please do let me know. We are accepting MechWarrior submissions, so if you have a first and a last name as well as a call sign, we would love to have you join. If you'd leave that in the comments below or over in our community post, we would be happy to have you. If you want to tell us more about your mech warrior, we would love to learn more, but in our mercenary outfit, we will ask no more questions. If you just want to jump right on in, we will not question anything. Also too, if you're worried whether we're still accepting submissions, there will be an update in the community post when we have ceased applications. So as long as you've checked there, we'll be happy to have you. Alright, and then also too, if you haven't, I would highly recommend hitting that subscribe button as well to catch all future content. I've seen of late in my analytics that over half of you are not subscribed, and that will help catch all future episodes and also help the channel grow as it does, and will make it a little bit easier to make the content that you all enjoy. So, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. But until then, let's go ahead and dive on into battle. So let's see what is going on. Commander Hobbs, Lieutenant Azora Demostra here. We appreciate the assistance because we're gonna need it. We've identified the Lyran Atlas moving through the museum district. Thankfully enough, the beast appears to have soaked up a lot of punishment over the course of the siege. Why the Lyrans haven't sent it in for repairs yet is beyond me. Maybe they're having trouble with their supply chain. I don't know. Alright, could be plain old hubris. It's an Atlas, the king of the battlefield. The Lyrans expect you to take one look at it, and run screaming for the hills. Why bother keeping it in full repair? Alright, whatever the rationale, we've got an extremely juicy target right in front of us. With your Lance's help, I intend to destroy the target. Deal? That's what's in our contract, Lieutenant. Let's get it done. Alright. Well, that should be good. Oh, my Lance has taken the field, Commander. Let's show these Lyrans that they aren't as tough as they think they are. Alright. So, let's see. What do our allies bring to the table? A Blackjack, a Firestarter, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Vulcan. Okay, well that's not terrible. That's not a bad Lance at all. Let's see. Our target's up ahead here, so let's go ahead and sprint as fast as we can and see if our Cataphract can get some eyes on. Right, let's see. What kind of modifiers have we got here? Melee damage, resolve, okay, yep, arm mods, melee hit, and command module. Alright, cool. So everything that all helps us. Let's get our Hatchet Man nice and close.
I've got something.
And there is our contact. Alright then, let's go. We could bring our Crab the whole way up, but I think for now...
ready to get it on.
We're going to try and get... You know what? Maybe if we can bring Rannick up here and go for an immediate headshot, that could be ideal. We will have initiative on him. Sure, let's go full throttle.
Position confirmed.
And hopefully he won't have too many threats. Yeah, we're going to go absolute blitzkrieg on this fellow. And hopefully we can survive. We do have our Hatchet Man fairly close, so he should be able to do some good damage if we can't clean him up. And our Cataphract is helping our allies. Right. So, Atlas, how bad are you? We've got about 50-50 armor, so yeah, body, yep. They do have that AC-20, those LRM-20s, SRMs and medium lasers. Fairly standard loadout there. But hopefully we can handle this fairly well. Right, so our Hatchet Man cannot quite get within range, so I think for now we're going to reserve with Ranger, and we're going to see what everybody else does. Let's go...
Standing by.
Let's bring a Rannick across. We have some very good shots to hit. Suppose if we have such good positioning, yeah, 2 evasion, full salvo still, that is what we're after. Just make sure we're out of range of that AC-20 of theirs. We do have enough armor to withstand a full salvo, or at least stay directed from that, but again, that's never exactly ideal if we can help it. So let's go precision strike and see if we can get rid of this tactician.
Locked on. Oh,
and never mind. No mech will survive that Gauss rifle to the face. Well done. Alright, well, that Atlas must have put in a call for help, Commander. We've got a Steiner drop pods. Payload unknown. Alright then, let them come. We'll take them apart one by one. Alright then, well, I guess it wasn't a bad idea, assuming there would be reinforcements. But unfortunately we did rotate around in the wrong direction, so let's see what we can do. Let's go... We could set ourselves up rather nicely over there. We could also set ourselves up with a good line of sight here. I think we'll go for the extra evasion. I think that'll be fine. We'll move up as fast as we can. Let's go We're going to get as pinpoint,
Roger that.
yeah, as close as we can for our pinpoint accuracy next time round. Let's get that crab. I think the crab should be fine. Let's get you close to some cover.
Moving to position.
And then Ranek we will bring up as far as possible as well.
No problem. On
The
my
good
way.
news is we will get the cooldown after that salvo too, so that is quite nice for us. Alright, what are they dropping on it? Heads up Commander, we've got fresh fire and BattleMechs touching down. You heard the lady, weapons hot, MechWarriors, let's light them up. Alright, so what are we dealing with? Our allies are moving forwards, alright. Taking shots on a Vulcan. Okay, well that's not too heavy. And a Javelin as well. Yeah, see, I don't think they were expecting us to deal with that Atlas quite so efficiently. No, I don't think they were ready for that whatsoever. So, yeah, Assassin, Vulcan, and yeah, Vulcan and Javelin. That's easily handled. Let's go. I think we're going to save our Hatchet Man just for a round. We're going to see if we can get them to come in. Also, too, no point letting our lightest mech get nice and close with the least amount of armor. Alright. What have we got? We have a Vulcan moving on in. Okay, you know what? This should be...
Commander.
This should be a prime opportunity for our Hatchet Man. Yeah, 75%, some good machine guns. That is a lot of damage we can do. Let's go... We'll go for the attack. We will take that side there. That should be... Is that their rear arc? Hang on, let's just check. That's forward, that's the left. Okay, fine. We'll just go head on and see if we can take out some of them. Let's go for that. How do we do? Oh yeah, there we go. Well done, Ranger. Well, I'm sure they're down. Always good to double tap though. Alright, so that's one of them. That should give us our cloaking back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, our friends are coming in, firing on that assassin. That is all well and good. Their assassin is taking defensive action.
Good to go.
Well then, if that's the case, let's bring our Marauder forwards, heaviest mech on the battlefield, and we will go...
Copy that.
I think we're going to focus on that fellow in the back there. That Vulcan is a fantastic opportunity to cut down their action economy, as well as taking out one of theirs as no evasion or cover. So let's make sure. Come on, can we capitalize? No, not quite, but we did take out an arc, so that's not the end of the world. How's that Vulcan doing? Okay, sensor blocking targets. I can handle that.
Good to go.
Oh, let's bring our crab forwards. I think what we'll do here is... we want to deal with the... Javelin's only got 2 SRM-6s. They're all fairly insignificant. Yeah, and we took out the Vulcan's flamer, so it's only got a machine gun and a medium laser. That's pretty decent. Alright, let's go for the Javelin. We'll go for a full salvo against him. We'll pick up the cover as well. That will do quite nicely for next round. Go precision shot and see what we can do here.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Ooh. We did get that MechWarrior injury there, but unfortunately in its guarded state it must have barely survived. Alright, so let's see. How much health is that on? 6 hit points. Not much. This guy isn't doing much better. Okay, so let's bring Rabid forwards.
You have orders?
Let's go...
Certainly.
What do we want to do? I think we'll go... Let's see. There's a good chance we could take out that assassin's leg and knock him over for 3 precision shots. There is a chance that we'll just core the Vulcan, but again, not particularly well off. And then there is the two SRMs of the Javelin, both of which I'm not really too concerned with. Let's go. I think what we'll do here is we'll go for the assassin and its legs. Yeah, and there's a good chance we could kill it, so let's just go ahead and fire.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Oh, and we got the arm, not the leg. Oh well, I guess we rolled
go.
poorly on the damage. Good thing is we're not really too concerned about what they have for us. Yeah, we're easily able to withstand this.
Yes, Commander.
Let's bring... Ooh, we're getting close. Do we just follow up on the assassin? I think that we do. Let's run as far up as we can. We could go for a DFA, but I don't think that is advisable. Let's just go with a move and a full salvo against that assassin. We'll finish him off.
Good to go.
That seems like a reasonable choice. In fact, yeah, let's just go ahead and fire.
All weapons, go.
Alright, well there goes that leg
Mechs
and its
destroyed.
DG, so yep, that thing is down for good. Now, what's our blackjack doing? Jump jet destroyed? Okay, well that javelin's certainly moving a lot less, although that is a questionable tactic. That is quite a lot of heat. Good thing we got rid of that Vulcan's flamer, otherwise it'd almost be shut down for sure.
Yes,
Alright,
Commander.
Brannock, let's go. As we'll move into cover, that makes sense. We'll go ahead and take out the Javelin. May as well maximize action efficiency. Let's go. Oh, and we caught him, and yep, that pilot is certainly out.
Mech destroyed.
That is not good for him. And then let's move our crab up. And that should be all we need.
Standing by.
Alright, let's go point blank range. Make sure that we
Heading out.
that we're in quite a good location, and here we are. Full shot for the head.
I copy.
And board another mech. Alright.
Target eliminated.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Nice work, Commander. The Lyrans are going to piss themselves whenever they find out what happened to their scout. Yes. Oh, they'll be furious. If I know the Lyrans, they'll redirect every assault mech in a 20-mile radius to come stamp us out. We'll lead them on a merry chase, lure them far away from the front lines, and then double back for your push to break through their siege. Alright, sounds like a plan. If you don't need us anymore, we'll move on to support your sister lands in the Jessup Town. Word to the wise, Oliveira, the woman you'll be dealing with is no better than the Lyran. In some ways, she may be worse. She'll do her best to charm you, but trusting her would be a mistake. Watch your back. Alright, thanks for the heads up. We'll see you again when we regroup at Militia HQ. Oliveira out.
Mission successful.
Well, that was rather nice. That was a quick and easy deployment. And we have, of course, got ourselves a very nice Atlas to sport as our salvage. In fact, if this flashpoint popped up early enough, that would be a very nice break into the assault mech, knowing that that's there. Alright, so, got paid. That's all well and good. Everybody got a nice amount of damage out. And where is that at? Here it is. Thank you kindly. That is well and truly worth it. Everything else, part of the Vulcan, I suppose that'll do. The rest we do not care about. Any basic weaponries, which is pretty much what everybody had, is not really much of a concern to us. So we'll happily deal with that. Alright, so now comes the question as to what this next pick is going to be like. I don't know whether she's as bad as Lyrans, I don't know. Does that mean she'll be stomping around in an Atlas too? Probably not. I'm guessing they're just going to be a bit of a handful as far as deal with. Hopefully,
That mech you wanted is
hopefully we
back
haven't
online.
been misinformed. Alright, well either way, let's go ahead and chuck that into storage. That'll be all a-okay. as soon as that happens. And then, yeah, consecutive deployment, same thing, no injuries. Let's just fly on to the next one. No point in switching things up. We have a very good alliance with us. Still in the urban area, which is fine, so we'll probably only be flying... Actually, let's think. A city of 12 million people, how big would that be? Oh, it's kind of a hard one to pick. I'm trying to think as to some Australian towns. I don't think half the population lives in Sydney. That's a little bit crazy. I think that's the highest... What is it? The largest population capital city of any state in Australia? And that certainly wouldn't be 12 million, so I would be running with that it's going to take a good couple of hours to get through. Mind you, they are under siege, so maybe traffic wouldn't be a big deal. You know what? Who knows? I'm not particularly sure as to the size of these cities. And we have a leopard anyway, so we can just fly around anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. We must now eliminate the Steiner Heavy Patrol. Ooh, Heavy Patrol. I take it that's heavier than a Scout. So, multiple assault? Who knows? Your next objective is in Jessup Downs, on the far side of Garthurst. Your point of contact, a former militia member and paroled felon who operates under the callsign Jailbird, has been holding the Downs with no outside support for nearly a month. She has reported signs of a heavy Steiner patrol lance moving through the area. I need you to assist her in bringing down that patrol. Alright, former militia member and paroled felon. I think I'm getting why Chevelle doesn't trust her. Yes, there is some questions there as to her character, but at the same time too, when in desperate measures, desperate times, they call for desperate measures, so who knows. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Commander Hobbs, we've been waiting for you. Welcome to Jessup Downs, the unofficial armpit of Gauthier. For some reason, the Lyrans have seen fit to send one of their heavy patrols in our direction. We could use your help to eliminate it. We've got your back, Jailbird. See to it that you and your lance have ours. Don't worry, Oliveira, we've been holding our own for a long time now, both on and off the battlefield. We know how to protect one another when it counts. Okay, well, you know what? We're already on the field, ready to fight, Commander. Turn them our way and we'll give them a nice hard kick. Roger that, Jailbird. Let's take him out. Alright, well, so far she seems fairly amiable as far as a person, but we're yet to get to the politics of it all. Alright, so we could dive up this way and go on that angle. They will have some high ground, or we could zip up here and... That looks like a park. Oh, we'll still have an elevation change afterwards either way. So you know what? Let's go full forwards. Try and make the most of the road. Oh, and here are our allies: a Shadowhawk, Javelin, 2 Javelins, and a Warhammer. Oh wow, okay, so these guys... It's going to be a much bigger fight. So let's go ahead and run on up. Oh, catch it. Let's see, 35 and a 50-ton mech. That's not too concerning considering. So let's go ahead and jump in the bubble. Make sure that we are setting ourselves up nicely. Let's get that crab up there. And Ranik, you can just manage to
Roger that.
get in the bubble. So let's see. What are our allies doing? Oh, so we need to eliminate the Steiner Heavy Patrol and then make sure that the Jailbird's lance evacuates safely. Ah, okay. So a bit of a battle and a what do we call it? Convoy mission, an escort mission. That's the words. All right, so they're sensor locking other people. Turns out they don't know where we are. That is all well and good. Let's go ahead and reserve. We're going to see what they do. Nice opening salvo on that fire starter there. That's not bad. And, ooh, they're bringing in a hunchback. Okay, well, glad we can do what we can. Let's go ahead and reserve once more. We will see if our allies can do anything good here. The fact that they have a Warhammer does make me question whether things are going to get a little bit more complicated. So let's go.
Awaiting orders.
Let's bring our cataphract up point and center.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, our hatchet man. If we were to sprint, we could get fairly close.
Yes, Commander.
I think what we'll do here is let's work with
Receiving you.
our... Yeah, let's get our Marauder up here. We're going to go ahead and try and take a shot. I think we'll focus on the Hunchback.
Confirmed.
That'll be good to remove from the battlefield. And so we'll go for the headshot there. Make sure that they don't have that AC-20. How are we doing? Lethal damage? That is
Hostile removed.
definitely what we're after. Alright, so that should protect some of our... Not our landsmates, well, some of our landsmates and some of our allies. Just in case, because if they get whacked in the leg, they're going to get absolutely annihilated. So, I think what we do here is going to stay within the bubble.
Yes, Commander.
So let's see, if we were to sprint, we almost need to move up a little bit further. Okay, so let's move our grab.
Good to go.
Let's move our grab up. I think that should be safe. Yeah, we'll open up with a full salvo here.
Acknowledged.
We do have more people on our sensors, but we'll be able to secure ourselves fairly well. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Get some good damage on there. Hitting them all beat up. Hopefully we can make the kill. Let's bring...
Orders.
our hatchet man can... Oh, right within range of what we need. Yeah, the SRMs and the medium pulse aren't bad. And we would be focused in on their weakest side, but again, it's not going to quite help us out. What about your jump jets? Maybe that can give us a little bit of better range. The answer to that is no. However, that would probably store up a better attack on the next turn. So you know what? We're going to dive on in.
Engage.
And we're going to open up a full salvo.
Engage.
Alright, so that's not bad.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Alright, so that's going to hurt their initiative there. So that could be 2 injuries. That is beneficial. And then Rabid.
Reporting.
Okay, so here comes the 50-50. We could move up and take the kill, which I think is fairly decent. Actually, everyone's still within the bubble. You know what? I was about to say we do want to sprint so we can align ourselves up on some other targets. But if we don't get this kill nice and quickly, we will be setting ourselves up for failure anyway.
Of course.
So let's go ahead and get that ECM for everybody. And then we will target that poor little fire starter.
I'm
And
loading.
what will we do? Oh, there we go.
Tango down.
We'll take the
Okay,
kill.
everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts.
Alright, so our allies are going to take a turn or so to get into position. So I think we go ahead and reserve. Again, using our stealth to our benefit. I think that's definitely what we want. Our enemies are marching forwards. And if we go for one more turn, that will bring them a little bit closer. Shadowhawk, no? Oh,
I've been sensor locked.
sensor locking, okay, but that is worthless to them. So they only know that we have a Marauder now. Okay, that we can act with impunity. Let's bring,
Commander.
let's see. If we go with our jump jets, we could get nice and close. We would generate a little bit of heat, but that would get us in position for next round. So I say, why not?
Lifting off.
If we can get in... Oh, darn, that is not ideal. I did not want to jump on top of that building. Oh well, I guess we're just going to take shots then. Let's go... So much for melee. Let's go with the... We'll go with the better shot against the Vindicator, I suppose. Sure. We'll take it. Alright, well, we got ourselves a stray shot on that Shadow Hawk. That's rather nice. All the perks of multi-shot without any of the,
Standing
what do we call it? Distributed damage. Let's get Rannick full sprint. Let's get you up over there, get you ready for next turn.
Roger. Full speed.
That also cools us down, which is quite nice. Let's
How
get
might I
Rabid.
Waiting for orders.
Angel, you know what? Angel's got a rather nice salvo ready there. Let's go and try that out. Let's go Precision Strike. We could go for the Vindicator. I think the Griffin, though, is better salvage, so let's go for him. And I think... There we go. That was lethal damage indeed.
That's a
Right,
kill.
well done there, Angel. Let's bring...
What's the plan?
what do we do? Could take shots from back here. Mind you, it's only a UAC. Let's go with a sprint. Let's make sure that if they do have any more reinforcements, we are adequately protected.
Yes, Commander.
So let's mosey on up there and see who else is around. Now, I'm sure once we've destroyed this patrol, they'll probably have reinforcements. So we'll see how that goes, because we do need to make sure that they evacuate safely.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, our Hatchet Man, we unfortunately are on top of this jolly building, which is not what we're after. I think if we go point blank range, we should be able to give them a good pummeling. In fact, yeah, if we take that right side of theirs, we can definitely make sure that we have cooked their goose well and truly. So let's go. Well, point blank it is.
Firing jump jet.
And you know what? Oh, if we go Precision Strike here. Oh, we're just within our limitations. That's fantastic. Alright, well, we'll go for the headshot. We have all of these machine guns and SRMs and a medium pulse. If we can get salvage, we may as well get the salvage. Alright. They are injured,
Reporting critical hit.
but unfortunately, I'm guessing it was just with our machine gun. Ooh, LRM's coming on in. Yeah, they're not going to have a turn, are they? No, they're not. Right, let's bring on in...
Yes, Commander.
Let's bring on in Rannick.
Moving
We'll
out.
move him up a little bit further just to make a good advance, and then let's go ahead and follow up with a kill. No way he survives this. Yep. That'll do it. So, between the head being destroyed,
That's the way we
which
do it.
is obviously a kill, we would have taken out that leg and set up, well, been a third injury anyway, and incapacitated. Right. Uh-oh, what's this, Maya? Are you seeing a blip on your sensors? Affirmative, Jailbird. We've got incoming Starner drop pods, marking their projected LZ on your screen. Right, I hope you're ready to hurt a few more Lyrans, Commander. I know that I am. Alright, well, things are getting more serious. Let's go and see. Their Warhammer is... Whereabouts are they? Shadowhawk, Warhammer, and their Javelin. Where is their fort? Oh, there he is. He's up there on that building. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be the taking the lead. So let's go
Confirmed.
get our Cataphract into position. We'll bring our Hatchet Man in, give them a chance to cool down a fraction. Same with the Crab
Aye,
and our gun swinging Marauder. Let's see. What are we dealing with? Oh, and here comes enemy contact. Okay. Got new hostiles on the ground, Commander. Let's make them regret ever setting foot in Jessup Down.
Let's go.
Alright, so... these guys, unfortunately, are using their jump jets instead of sprinting. Does look like this could be mildly heavier. What do we have? 20-ton mech? No. 40-ton mech? Also no. I think we're kind of overqualified.
Waiting for the right move.
We're going to reserve, try and let our teammates catch on up, and see if anyone else shows their face. Oh, there's an
They've got a sensor
assassin.
lock on me.
Alright, well, we'll still go ahead and reserve. if we can let them catch up, that would be ideal. Spread out some of the incoming fire.
I've
And
got something.
have a 55-ton mech. In fact, it looks like 2. We'll reserve once more just to see what is lying around. Alright, and I think that should be about it. So, let's see. Mech up there on that building, that's going to be dead in the water very soon. Let's go. Actually, how much is that building worth? We cannot see that building. We don't know. Okay, let's bring...
Got something you want done?
Well, Rennick can get eyes on too. I think that seems good enough. Sure, we'll move on up.
Moving to position.
Move on out. We've already been sensor locked, so they know about us. So this assassin is fairly standard. They have a griffin up there. We could try, let's see, 80 is a civilian building. Probably don't want to take out civilians. But I think we're going to get better odds against the assassin, given that no one else can really get within range. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try and take out... Who are we targeting? The assassin? No, let's go for the griffin. We'll see if we can pin him off without taking out any more of the civilian buildings. We need... Oh, is that with a precision shot? Are our shots really that bad? My goodness, that's fairly horrendous. You know what? We'll take it. Who knows? If the Gauss hits, we don't need anything else.
Affirmative.
And would you believe it? That's what we did. All shots
That's
on
a kill.
target, which is incredible. But that Gauss rifle did get that headshot, so that is fantastic there.
Ready for orders.
Let's go... I think what we should do here is, let's bring... let's
You have
see.
orders?
Cataphract, we can probably go ahead and sprint. In fact, let's go... Get that all the way down here. Going to see what's available to us down there. And then I think we'll run the
Orders.
Hatchet Man as well. Where could we run? You know what? We would have pretty good attacks against that assassin there. And 240 damage is quite a lot. Alright, you know what? We're going to sprint our Hatchet Man against him. Yeah, I think it's the only way that we're going to get ourselves a melee attack on the next turn. Yeah, so let's go and get point blank. That'll be fine.
Affirmative.
I think that also opens up a line of sight down behind that building there. Yeah, they have a Kintaro. Okay, so that's not nothing. Let's bring...
Receiving you.
Let's see. Grab wise. Let's go and yeah, set ourselves up against that.
On the move.
I think that's a fairly good distribution of our lance to keep them nice and occupied. Alright, what are our allies doing? Firing LRMs, I suppose that will help. Get rid of some of that evasion, that is nice. Flea is moving in. Ooh, trying to take some shots on our grab. Well, good thing for us, that thing is ridiculously heat efficient, so that is a no problem whatsoever.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get that Hatchet Man on in there. Let's go... Yeah, we're going to go for a melee here. This will be fine. Prevent him from ever having a turn would do nicely. Let's go... Yeah, we'll attack from the side there. And see what we can do.
Good to go.
Alright, so that axe is coming on in. Oh, right, torso destroyed. And then... Center torso is down with follow from the machine guns. Alright, good work there. That is ideal. Alright, that flea getting targeted by some LRMs. I suppose that's useful. And then that Kintaro. Ooh.
I'm hit, Commander.
Well, that was rude. I don't blame them because that is quite a formidable mech. Especially if we get close enough, but I was honestly expecting them to go this way.
Orders.
Alright, let's go get this crab. Let's send them... Do we just smoke the Kintaro? I think we do. Yeah, let's just make sure that we are
Moving to
safe and
position.
secure next round, that we deal with this as efficiently as possible. Shot in the back, no cover for them. Adios.
Firing full complement on enemy.
There we are. Straight through to that
Hope we
fusion
can
core.
salvage that.
Alright then. At least we know that our hatchet man will be safe. That flea can get fired at with their indirect fire, burn down that evasion, and then with...
Orders.
Oh. Looks like Rennick's not going to be able to get a shot here. Oh well. We'll sprint our way up, just in case. But I'm not expecting too much. Our cataphract should have a fairly good salvo here. Alright, so Rabid,
How might I help?
let's go ahead and target you.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
We'll focus on the head, but pretty much any damage can kill a
Firing.
flea. Yeah, pretty close to a kill right there.
Solid connection on that one.
That's 2 injuries. He's not going to be moving very fast whatsoever. Alright, well, as soon as it's our round, we should be able to destroy them fairly easily. Oh, precision shot coming on in. Surprisingly, it did survive,
Reporting.
but it's not going to save it.
Go, go, go!
We'll regroup the hatchet man with the rest of us. And how are we doing? There we are. It is down. Alright, that's it, Commander. That patrol's down, and there's nothing left to fight. You're as skilled as Lady Mariana said you would be. And you are much better than your buddy Chevelle led us to believe. Lady Marina teamed up with you? Or teamed up with Chevelle? Wonderful. Well, I can't say I'm surprised that she warned you about me. She's the reason I was rotting in prison before the Lyrans decided to invade. Ooh, on what charge? Conduct unbecoming of an officer. Fraternization with her husband, if you care about such matters. But the most serious charge was assaulting a fellow officer. For what it's worth, I regret my part in what happened, but that doesn't change the past. Well, the past doesn't matter right now. It's the future that we need to be concerned with. Keep your comms open. Lady Marina will be in contact soon to discuss our next steps. Alright, roger that. Oliveira, Jailbird out.
Mission successful.
Ooh. So, turns out, a little bit of, fraternization, hey? That, never goes down well, especially if, she was in command. That's just, asking for trouble. Mind you, I'm sure there is still more to the story that we do not yet know. Definitely has made some mistakes, though, certainly, to do that. Alright, so the Lyrans aren't quite, outside of friendly, but they're certainly working their way towards it. The Capellans are increasing their opinion of us, though. That is always a surprise to see. Unfortunately, Ranger is out for the count at the moment. We can only take 2 pieces of salvage as well, so let's grab ourselves part of that Griffin there. That should be fine. That should do. So we finished off 1 Griffin, 2/3 of the way through another, and a Vindicator. Alright, that seems not too bad. Again, nothing incredible, but then again, all of these mechs weren't exactly the most, what should we call it, challenge of lances we have faced. So, either way, we're going to move on and see what the fallout is. Again, I'm sure Marina will not be too pleased that we saved her bacon, especially if what she said is true and she was caught fraternizing with her husband. That would, that's certainly not what you want. Alright, well, as soon as Yang is done checking over that Griffin, we'll quickly chuck that in storage. Thank you very much. And now we can move on to the debrief. Alright, high orbit of Mitchell. Commander Hobbs, Chevelle, Jailbird, you've all done well. Thanks to your actions, the Lyran Commonwealth's forces have been divided. BattleMechs that should be standing sentry are instead chasing ghosts. Their absence presents us with an opportunity. For your families, for your home, we must take advantage of them. Your target is Zygle House, a hardened structure within spitting distance of Militia HQ. The architect of the siege, Hauptmann General Alistair Dobrescu, is there. Dobrescu has blockaded this city for personal reasons. If he dies, the siege will die with him. Personal reasons, huh? I'd appreciate if you could expand upon that. Yes. The Hauptmann General initiated this siege over the annulment of his marriage. His former bride, whom I will not name, fled the Commonwealth for her own safety. At my request, she was granted sanctuary in Gotha. The siege was Dobrescu's response. Oh, he's a dead man. I'll choke him till his tongue goes purple, then I'll rip it out and strangle him with it. Now people have languished in torment, and for what? That rat pig's marital woes? It's funny hearing a sentiment like that coming from you. An old saying about pots and kettles comes to mind. Alright. Cheval, Jailbird, this isn't the time. No, it isn't, but you should hold on to that anger, MechWarriors. You'll need it soon enough. Commander, you've done a superb job of rallying our troops. Now I need you to lead them. Destroy the Zygle House, eliminate Dobrescu, and lift the siege. I'll be in contact when the job is done. Alright, her image flickers and dies as her connection cuts out. Well, killing Dobrescu may put an end to the siege, but it won't be enough. We need to make sure that there is someone left to pick up the pieces after the siege has been lifted. That means protecting Militia HQ, even if we have to divide our forces to do it. We're going to have to bring down the Zygle House and defend Militia HQ against possible counterattacks simultaneously. That's a dicey proposition, I know, but it's where we're at. Alright, this is an all-hands-on-deck situation, Chevelle. That means you and Jailbird are going to have to stop bickering and work together. With respect, Commander, I will not deploy with that woman, period. She tried to kill me. Did she tell you that? Planted 8 inches of steel in one of my kidneys. I nearly bled out before the medics got to me. And I've spent the last 2 years wasting away in a windowless cell because of it. Do you ever see the inside of a Capellan prison, Commander? Trust me, you don't want to. Breaking this siege is my one chance at redeeming myself, and I won't let anyone take it from me. I'll even fight alongside Chevelle if I have to. Well, I won't give you the chance, Velasquez. You're beyond redemption, and you belong in that cell. Commander Hobbs, you need to make a choice. Will you deploy alongside a backstabber, or will you take the field with me? Either way, I intend to do my duty. I'm a proud member of the Mitchell Planetary Militia, and I will defend my home. Ooh. Okay, so we have a decision. Deploy with Chevelle and her lance. Jailbird, your pals will sit this one out. I don't know if we should do that. Deploy with Jailbird and her lance. I don't like ultimatums. I'm going with her instead. Chevelle, you keep out of the AO. Or deploy alone. If you two can't play nicely together, you can feel free to duke it out on the sidelines. We'll handle the Lyrans on our own. You know what? I don't really like the idea of forcing one of them to stay home. That being said, though, maybe they do just need to fight it out. Yeah, on the sidelines, we'll handle them by ourselves. I don't know if we're going to have any tonnage restrictions, but we've essentially been fighting by ourselves anyway. We've been handling everything quite nicely. Let's go. Yeah, I don't like ultimatums. That's true. You know what? They can duke it out by themselves. I think we can handle this by ourselves. Sure. Yes? Is that the right call? Oh man, it's such a difficult decision. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna say if you two can't play nicely together, feel free to duke it out on the sidelines. I don't know which one I'm going to keep out, but that's ridiculous. Commander, that's crazy. We the Planetary Militia, it's our duty to hell with your duty. If we can't fight, we can't redeem ourselves. Commander, you must let us help you. We can't go back to prison. You both had your chance, you both screwed up, and I suggest you learn to live with it. Ooh. Alright then, I guess that's it. You think maybe the reverse psychology trick will work and that they'll put aside their differences and come together in the end? Well, that is what we're doing here, right? Yep, something like that. If it works, it works. If not, we do this alone. Alright then, well, roger that, Commander. I'll get our people ready to drop. Yes, I hadn't exactly thought about that as an alternative. But hopefully that is the right call. Honestly, neither one of them want to have to deal with this. This is an attack and defend, so this is going to be a bit of a mission. It is only 2.5 spells though, but I think that's still going to take plenty of time. Let's see, weight restrictions and then still the tonnage limit, so I'm guessing it's going to be the same as what we had before. I think this could be another one that's going to take us a bit of time. So you know what? We're going to come back and do this one in the next one. That way the episode won't run on too long, and we can see what comes of this in the next one. Leave it on a cliffhanger. So if you do want to see the end of this and the future episodes, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.